Canada's digital ID, the long game. They'll tell you digital IDs are just about safety, just about convenience, just about proving who you are online.
Every nation needs to have control over its borders. We do need to know who is in our country. Otherwise, it undermines trust, undermines people's faith that we're on their side, and their belief that the state can and will work for them. And that is why today I am announcing this government will make a new free of charge digital ID mandatory for the right to work by the end of this Parliament. Let me spell that out. You will not be able to work in the United Kingdom if you do not have digital ID. It's as simple as that.
But the truth is it's never just about that. The Liberal government is pushing hard to normalize digital IDs in Canada, wrapping it in friendly language like modernization and online age verification. But it's not just about proving your age. It's about building the foundation for total control. Conservative MP Michelle Rempel-Garner is one of the few trying to slam the brakes, proposing legislation that would stop any law from requiring a digital ID for online access. She's warning that without limits and guardrails, this can go very wrong, very fast. Meanwhile, enter Mark Carney. Carney, a World Economic Forum insider, former governor of the Bank of England, and deeply tied to global climate policy. Carney quietly brought Canada's carbon tax to zero, but it wasn't the end. It was the pivot, because now we're watching the rise of a fuel tax and discussions about personal carbon tracking. This isn't a retreat, it's a restructuring. And while Carney has plenty to say about the UK, where he's spent much of his career, he's far less eager to talk about Canada's trade relationships with the US. Why? Because Canada isn't just following the US, it's following the UK's playbook. Let's rewind. In the UK, it started with gun confiscations, first restrictions, then outright bans. Then came digital surveillance, expanded policing powers, and now, digital ID requirements. Today, British citizens are being told, no digital ID, no job, no access to public services, no participation in the modern economy. And if you think that can't happen here, look around. Canada is already echoing the same steps. A gun buyback program, proposals to ban social media for anyone under 16, a push for digital credentials as the new normal, and wrapped around all of it is Agenda 2030, the global plan that promises sustainability, but opens the door for carbon credits, behavioral scoring, and centralized control over how you live. Once a digital ID is in place, they can link it to your carbon footprint, your purchases, your travel, your healthcare, even your online speech. Want gas for your car? Enough carbon credits? Want to buy a plane ticket? Are you compliant with climate targets? The infrastructure for total control isn't built overnight. It's built one harmless policy at a time. One tax, one ban, one digital credential, and by the time most people notice, it's already too late. This is the fight happening right now, not in 2030. Now, ask the hard questions. Demand limits. Push for alternatives. Because once control is given, it's never given back. Digital IDs aren't about convenience. They're about control. And the clock is ticking.